I don't need it. I don't need it. If I take it, my dad won't go insane. I'd rather not take it.
It almost seems like you
Welcome to Gamebros. This is Kuko.
And this is Nick TM.
And this is Prodigy.
Coming to you live from our Gamebros studios here in beautiful Miami, Florida. We got an action-packed show. We got a lot of news. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of stuff coming up.
Yes.
This is busy times.
A lot of stuff coming.
Busy times. For starters, we have our big SuperCon event that's coming up this weekend. We are going to be in beautiful Miami Beach. Like they say on TV, world famous Miami Beach.
Yes.
World famous like that?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're going to be there. Sunday, we actually have a panel, which it's like a really special
First
thing.
ever.
Yeah, first ever.
For us.
So we'd love to see you guys there. It's going to be from 1 to 2. I don't have the exact same, like the room.
But if you guys do want to see where the room is at, go to our IG bio at Gamebros Space Show. In our bio, we have the All My Links, and in the All My Links, you guys will be seeing the link directly to our panel page on supercon.com.
Even better. See?
Yep. And as well as for things coming up, and if we got any of, fighters that want to enter the arena, we are going to have a local Smash tourney, one of the first here for us on the show. So we want to see you guys there on September 26th. I believe it's at 1 or 2 o'clock as well.
2 o'clock. It starts at 2 and it'll run till we're finished.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we would like to see you guys there. All the information, again, in the link in our bio. Follow it there, and the sign-up will be there if you guys want to register.
So I'm old, and it's crazy to see how the thinking has changed over the years. So, like, if you were to go up to someone when I was growing up and you would tell them, hey, we're going to have a tournament. No matter what it was, during the time I was growing up, everyone thought they were good at whatever they did. So now, like, I go around telling, oh, do you guys like Smash Brothers? They're like, oh, dude, I love Smash Brothers. I'm like, we're having a tournament. No, I suck. It's like, dude, you give yourself a chance at least, Why don't you?
I think it's the fact that, like, now we have so many different pro gamers of, like, different kinds. And they have a platform, like,
Oh, so they got the sweaty channel.
Yeah, so
that's
if
what
someone
it
told
is.
me Fortnite tournament, I am not, no, because I can't build. I can shoot, but I can't build. And I know all the sweaty people are going to be like...
No, see, that makes perfect
That's
sense.
good reenactment.
That's true. So we would have, like, for instance, we used to play Tecmo Bowl. And then in our small little neighborhood, we would run our own little tournaments. And we had champions, and we had champions of different games that we would play. But that was between us, and we thought we were the best.
There you go.
But, like you said, I didn't think of the whole Twitch, YouTube, that aspect of
You see
seeing
so
sweaties.
much.
You're like, what if I run into one of those
Those
guys?
people, yeah.
And I know I am in my neighborhood, I'm good.
Yeah.
But if I show up to this esports thing and one of these guys show up,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna get rocked. And
It's like when I play Apex with myself, like, I'm just playing with, like, random people in my level, compared to when I play, like, with Prodigy or Jossie or Wrecker, and then I see a bald wraith coming towards me. I rather jump off the map.
bye.
I am not going to give him that
Satisfaction.
That satisfaction of killing me. I rather kill myself. And that's sort of how, like, these tournaments sometimes feel for me, especially like COD. I will join for the vibes, but I know, well, damn, I am not going in there and coming out a winner. Like, honestly, if I make it to the second round, that's a victory in itself.
See, that's what I was gonna get at. At least I would think that people would say, "Hey, look, I might not win, but I'll show up. I'll join just to be part of the vibe and just vibe there, meet new people and that stuff."
But it's different when there's money on the line, which is this is the case. So if we get a minimum of 50 people to come, and we said local, which means in person. So if we get 50 people to sign up, that pool goes to 500, meaning you can take home like $300 once it's split with the second and third.
Yeah.
That's a good chunk of change.
And for some people, that's a week's worth of work.
Exactly.
That's like 2 weeks worth of work.
Yeah,
for
I
me,
was gonna
so.
say when I worked Subway, that was like 2 weeks. That was half my rent.
And clean too, because you go to work and then Uncle Sam says, "Hey, wait, where you going? It's not 150.
Give me those taxes, boy."
Let me get some of that money. It's that cheddar.
Yeah, so I think I wish we could see more people, and hopefully they'll prove me wrong. I'd love to see that.
Yes.
But I think that's kind of what scares people, like the fact that there's money on the line, so people that are
brings
good,
out the sweaties.
Yeah, people that are good are probably gonna be like, let me collect that check, easy money.
Yeah. So we're excited to get to meet everyone. I can't wait to see the sweaties and non-sweaties go at it. I just want to have a good time and get people together. Like most of you guys know, the whole point of our show and the whole thing that we always tell people that we're part of Miami is because we want to make this a video game hotspot. And then by us doing these kind of tournaments and actually showing out and we could take pictures and post them on Instagram, we're hoping that video game companies and developers are like, hey, you know what? That whole Miami thing is pretty dope. Yeah. For example, I can't wait till they announce a new Rockstar game, the next Grand Theft Auto, and I hope it's Vice City. And I hope we could grow a community big enough down here that Rockstar's like, there's a huge community out there. Let's go over there to do kind of like a launch party or something in Vice City. So that's the kind of thinking that I have behind all this. So hopefully we can grow like a big enough niche, a big enough crew of people here, and we can let them know that there's tons and tons of gamers down here in Miami. What's up, Agu? So that's the thing. So a couple of months ago, or maybe even not even a couple of months ago, it was a month ago that EA had the little presentation and they announced a remake of an old game. One of my favorite games is called Dead Space. And it was kind of weird to see that the developers wanted to show off a little bit more of this game. So they had one of those developer journal type of things where they're going to show us footage and show us basically where the game stands right now. They showed some footage of it. I played this game. I love this game. Nikki, I don't know if you had the pleasure of playing it.
I
Prodigy,
did.
I think you were kind of young.
I didn't finish it, but I did. It was. I think it's that I was playing it when I was in college, which meant I was playing it late at night. So I got to a part where I couldn't finish. I was like, I'm scared.
No, the ambient, the sound.
Yeah, it's just great quality, even for a PS3 game back when I was playing it.
Yeah.
So I can't
Ahead
imagine.
of its time.
Yeah, definitely ahead of its time. So
just the small things of getting rid of the HUD. Because the HUD, when you see the stuff around it, kind of makes it seem like you're looking through this thing. You're not there. But getting rid of that and making the guy the HUD and everything, just the environment, that's what you're looking at. The focal point makes a big difference. So what are we looking at right here, Prodigy?
So as it mentions, of course, in bright white bold lettering at the bottom, early pre-production development build. Here was the scene. I don't remember the specific name, but I think they call it the Haw or something. It's an iconic scene in Dead Space 1. Here we're seeing the newest development footage of how they added a lot of elements, whether it be the low-lying fog on the floor, the lights on the side. They added a lot more detail to the tunnel. There's a lot of metal pieces sticking out, a lot more accents.
And the metal looks like metal.
Yeah, I was going to say the metal is shiny.
It's reflective. Yeah. The light in the corner adds a nice kind of like a soft light. So it gives they've completely reworked ambience as we've known Dead Space to be. Dead Space 1 had great ambience, and they just improved it with all the new stuff we have now.
By any chance, do we have like a clip of what it looked like?
Comparison.
Yeah, comparison.
I was looking for that
Ooh,
everywhere.
that would have been cool. I mean,
I
They
was
they
able
show
to see
it they
some.
show it off in the thing, but I was trying to get like like a 1 minute, not a 50 minute.
yeah, no, I get
50
you.
minute thing. So yeah. Another thing they also showed off and talked about is some of the new mechanics they added into the game, and new geometry.
Geometry. I don't
So
want to do math.
so here they're showing off how
The limbs.
they added tearing to the creatures, the necromorphs. I forgot the name of this one though. So basically, depends on when you hit them with or where you shoot them. You see that the skin gets blown off
Ooh.
and tears, and the bone gets exposed, and then you can shoot it again. And of course, it chops off the limb. They also went into an in-depth thing showing the skull of the necromorph and showing how every piece would go layer by layer depending on what you're using. You'll have bruising or blown out guts come out as well and hang out, and they're going to add physics and stuff. They're going to add how if you blow off the arm, sometimes it might stay attached with a tendon and it'll be flimsing, like flapping around, like a sort of, I guess, quote-unquote realistic type of anatomy type of deal.
Yeah.
But overall, they've added much more depth to what the I wouldn't say destructive, but the elements are to the
More
necromorphs.
physics. Make it more
Yeah.
physics.
More
based
depth into
and
the creature instead of just blowing off a piece and
Yeah,
just that's it.
the
being
anatomy.
more
of it.
anatomy, the biology of the creature and all that stuff. That's cool because the more it simulates real life, the more realistic it gets, and that stuff. I just love the weapons that Dead Space brings, all that stuff. It was funny because before the show started, Prodigy was telling us that the guy before he announced the video was like, this is pre-alpha, like pre-alpha. Make sure that you guys know that this is alpha footage. This isn't the real thing yet.
Yeah.
And we were talking about what was the reason for that, and the conclusion was
It's basically almost like a warning, like this is not the finished product. This is not what it's going to look like. But even with that in mind, like the improvements are so clear that, it just kind of makes me wonder just how much more can it be improved. Like, I'm really excited to see when it is the final product. Like,
okay, so the company that's making this is an EA company called Motive. I don't know if you guys remember what game they made just recently.
I do.
I do not. I don't remember production companies like that. I'm sorry. I'm a failure.
No, you're good. Squadrons.
They made Squadrons. So after they finished Squadrons, they're like, hey, dude, can you please let us work on like a space game? Like, not like in the cars. We want to do more kind of Star Wars looking thing.
Like the whole actual sci-fi world.
And so they're like, why don't you put something together? And then, maybe, Dead Space. And so they put this together. And they're like, do you think we could remake it? And when EA saw this, it was like, yes,
Absolutely.
please, go for it.
It would have been stupid if they said no.
So I'm actually happy that they took that initiative and said, hey, dude, can we make this? Because we can make this look good. And Motive's always been a great company as far as making automobiles and stuff that was in movement, therefore Motive. But I like the way they were like, hey, let's make this more realistic. Like, how can we make this scarier? Well, make it more realistic. And let's add some physics to it. Let's add some anatomy, some biology to these creatures. And so I'm excited to see how it's going to go from here, because this is just the beginning. They're going to start polishing, adding new stuff. They're going to stay close to the source material as possible, but they're also going to change a couple of things. It's not going to be just, copy and paste of the original Dead Space game.
I'm just really looking forward to it, because something that Prodigy said earlier, I can't remember if it was before the show or what, but he said this game was ahead of its time.
Yeah.
And if that was back then, in this known company that really takes their time into adding this integral characteristics to the game when it comes to movement and all that, that finished product, hopefully, I'm not overhyping it in my mind. That would really suck. But I just think it's really gonna appeal to the nostalgic people, but also draw in
New
the people that had no idea what that space was because either they were too young or they weren't into those type of games back then. So I think it might be a hit, honestly.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there was kids or young adults that were like in the middle of like, should I play this game? But now they're grown up, or even there's people that like in my case, my wife loves horror movies, horror
Really?
stuff. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
she loves all that stuff. That's all she wants to watch. I told you, she goes to sleep watching freaking different stories on how they killed their husbands.
Okay, I do that, but I can't watch horror movies.
But so one of the ways that I get into the way I'm trying to get her into liking games is with these type of games. Like I played The Village, and she was watching me play that, or we played different, horror games. Dead Space is a perfect game for that. So it's a way to get people to get into gaming and stuff like that. So
Yeah, and they also showed off, which is something I didn't even know. There wasn't 360-degree movement in the zero
original?
gravity scene in the original.
Oh, so now you get to see like
Now you
the
can
entire scene.
Now you can like flip your character in 360-degree motion.
yeah, because I think it was like you looked and then you clicked and you would glide to that position. That's how
Yeah.
it was before, I think.
I can't. I don't remember.
Yeah,
the
I don't
scene,
either.
Because man, that was 13 years ago. If you guys don't that's
Yeah.
13 years ago. That's crazy. So yeah, that was another thing to emphasize. Like, look how different it looks now that you can move your character, rotate them entirely in 360-degree in the zero grav scene, and they showed off a piece. They with that scene, they also showed off that they're adding not huge different pathways, but some of different pathways to try to change the game, to make it a little newer. Give fresh stuff to those who played it before, and also include, appeal to the new people who don't know about it.
Well, like the OG game that was a space sci-fi game that you were like in a base was Metroid. And in Metroid, you would get to certain places that you couldn't pass. You had to get different weapons to be able to pass through there. That's where you get Metrovania, that genre Metrovania from. So if they could do that with Dead Space, where you could get to a certain point and turn around and have you traverse and go around the Ichimura was the spaceship that he was on. If he could do all that, that'd be cool. That adds content to what we didn't have before. I'm also hoping that they add maybe a weapon or two, change it up a little bit, to see what they could come up with as far as weapons.
They for sure also mentioned new armor types, like
Okay.
cooler, newer, different designs, stuff that we didn't see in the original.
Like skins?
Yes, but
I hope they go into types.
I think armor
because they
worked on
had skins
types.
before,
Oh,
like different colors and stuff like that. I hope they have different types.
I think that's no, they didn't have different types in the original. It was just skins.
I think it was just skins.
It probably was just skins. I think,
But it'd be cool
because
if
you
you can
upgrade
have,
your
like, a
armor.
heavy-
You upgrade your armor on
Yeah,
the tree.
in
and
total.
that. Yeah, in total.
And then you
Okay.
added your oxygen level too,
Yeah.
and then your health was the little spinal cords on his back. That was like your overall health. But you had like different skins. Like I had a gold armor. I pre-ordered the game, so there was like a black and red one.
Ooh.
But it had different looks to it,
Yeah.
different skins. But I would love to have like different types, like a faster one, a heavy one, things like that.
That's
Yeah.
just making me think of Spider-Man. I don't know.
When you think of
Uh,
suits.
Yeah, all the different suits that he had with the different abilities.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that game.
Well, another cool game that got announced a couple months ago was Starfield by Bethesda, and it's an Xbox exclusive. And a lot of people were thinking, nah, this can't be just exclusive to just Xbox. It's got to come to PlayStation. PlayStation's got so many consoles, this and this and that. And Xbox just put the kibosh on it and said, nope. If you want to play this game, you're going to have to get Xbox Game Pass or get yourself an Xbox Series X. And that way you can play this game. It looks
messed up.
amazing, though. They showed off more footage of Starfield and different screenshots. And Daddy wants some.
So you think it's just straight up never gonna come to PlayStation? You don't think they're gonna change that when they're like, you know what, we could have sold better if we
Nikki.
open this up.
Money talks.
That's what I'm saying.
It's because the thing is that you, as Phil Spencer went to Daddy Microsoft and said, "Hey, I want you to spend billions and buy me that over there."
Mm-hmm.
So when they bought it, Daddy Microsoft is like, "Okay, I bought this for you. Now what are
we getting out of
what
it?"
are we getting out of it?"
Yeah.
So if
But no, I get that. But I'm just saying, you don't think it's gonna be like one of those
like time exclusive,
you know, where we have to wait like
I
an
think
extra year.
I
or
think
two?
your death loops are. I think your Tokyo Wire are. I think any small little thing like if they come out with like a Starfield mobile, stuff like that is. But the heavy hitters like your Starfields, your Skyrim, the next Skyrim, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to get an Xbox or a PC. You're not gonna see.
Well, I have a PC and I
you-
have Skyrim, so jokes on them.
I meant Elder Scrolls. The next Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls game, your next Fallout is gonna be just straight up for them, and that's a way to kind of, say like that. This is the
Entice.
reason. This is the reason why we spend all this money.
Yeah.
That way, people could join the Xbox side.
I get it, and it might entice some people to be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a PC, or yeah, I'm gonna get the Game Pass, I'm gonna get an Xbox. But there's also like there's two sides to it. If it were open to all consoles, wouldn't that just like multiply the chances of you having a massive hit, not just an Xbox?
Yeah, and,
Or, like,
and
hit-
sometimes you also see it in the way of it being Microsoft is a software company, and you also see it in that sense where they just want to sell software. So in that case, you could maybe see them say, hey, there's 100 million consoles on that side. Why not try to sell them some software?
Yeah.
Especially, okay, maybe they could do like a 1 or 2 year, make it so good that everybody wants to play it, like all the people that can't wait. And they're like, I can't wait. They're too anxious, whatever. Then you get them to come over, and then you're like, okay, the sales are starting to plateau or level out. Now let's push it on to the other guys. Here, come get my sloppy seconds.
See, I feel like that would make more sense for them to do a
Yeah,
timed exclusive.
Yeah. I hope the game looks really good. Starfield looks really, really good. I'm happy I have my PC and I got Xbox Game Pass because I'm gonna be able to play it there. But that's the two sides. Like,
Yeah.
do you try to get more people to join Xbox through, like the last console, Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. The reason the PlayStation sold so much better than Xbox was, what was the reason?
The exclusivity of games.
What was being advertised?
Exactly.
Because Xbox was being advertised as an all-in-one box at launch, whether it be you can watch your TV, you can have your connected at all times in order to work it. It has to be online, plugged in all times in the internet.
Yeah,
Wow,
but
PlayStation.
that happened at first, but and then when Phil Spencer took over,
Okay, but that's
he
a couple
righted
years
the-
after, though.
Yeah, he righted the ship.
You're
But
talking
why
about
did
launch?
No, I'm talking about overall. Why didn't
Oh, okay,
Xbox
that's different.
eventually?
That's-
Okay, so let's go back to PlayStation 3
Okay.
and Xbox 360. 360 came out first, and they were outpacing the PlayStation 3. And then PlayStation eventually caught up and passed them. And all that was done through exclusive games, them having exclusive games. Yes, Xbox has their exclusive games. They got their Halos, they got their Fables, they got their Forzas, they got their Gears. And then on the PlayStation side, they have theirs. But for the last generation, Xbox did, like, how many Gears of War games came out for the series, for the Xbox One? 2?
2?
How many Halos? 1?
Wait,
Yeah.
was it 2?
Yeah, Gears was 2.
Yeah, it was 4 and 5.
And then
yeah.
think about any other of their exclusives. The only ones you could count are Forzas. of the heavy hitters. We're not talking about the little.
What do you mean, bro? Sunset Overdrive. There's launches.
Oh, Sunset Overdrive was good, and till this day, people are asking them to remake it for the PlayStation.
Titanfall. You had what was One State of Decay, Crackdown. This is later generation. This is like the ending of Xbox One.
That was at the end of Xbox One, but only one Crackdown, and it was bad.
And One State of Decay.
No, they had 2 State of Decays. The first one did really good, and then the second one did terrible.
Dead Rising, or did they? No, that was all of them, right?
Dead Rising was a launch exclusive.
Launch exclusive. That's what it was.
And it did terrible. And then that's the thing. Like so in order for you to try to get a better foothold, you need exclusive stuff, and that's why they bought Bethesda. Mm-hmm. They bought it because they want to have those, those huge story-driven games that are exclusive to their console.
Yeah. I think, it's bias coming from me. Maybe I'm trying to like find a reason to not
get one.
Yeah.
Joan Lack says, see, Sony's selfish with Spider-Man. Microsoft deserves exclusives. See, they want to have their side stuff too. I'm telling you, Fable was the reason why I bought Xbox.
But I do have my Xbox Game Pass. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So don't worry, Nikki. You're gonna get it. You're good.
Yeah, but it's just like, I prefer plain.
You don't like seeing that X, right, in green? That's what it is.
Yeah. That's
racist.
I don't want,
that's so racist.
Me too.
I don't want my buttons to say A or B unless it's a keyboard.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you there.
So.
But it is for right now.
It is what it is.
For right now, Starfield is going to be an exclusive for right now.
And going into exclusives.
And then, speaking of exclusives and fast cars, Gran Turismo 7 is supposedly going to come out for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4.
Which surprised me. That people are still taking PlayStation 4 people into consideration. Thank you. I mean, I have both, but humble brag.
Before like 3 months ago, you would have been like, thanks
I would have been like,
thinking about me.
Something that we glossed over last week was Xbox with xCloud and the ability of them being able to stream the PlayStation, the Xbox Series 1 games to the Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
Series X to Xbox One.
Yes.
Through their streaming service. See, now we're talking about a PlayStation 4 game and a PlayStation 5 game. They're going to talk Series X games and just stream to whatever has internet. So now this PlayStation 4 game, how's it going to look and how is it going to play? Are they making it a PlayStation 5 game and then they're going to, slide everything down to make it work on the PS4?
Better.
Or is a PS4 game that they're going to try to scale upward to a PS5? So that becomes a problem. But for Xbox, it's not a problem because they could just make it the best it can and then just stream it to the rest.
Yeah.
PlayStation 3 had Blu-rays, major advantage. Okay. Yeah.
I don't.
I think they
Other than Jimmy, I don't know a person that uses disc. So.
Uses this. I think Joan Lax uses this too.
Oh, okay.
Like I was gonna say, I don't think. I was trying to say the name of the studio, but I don't know the name. Polyphony. Yeah. Polyphony won't. I think they won't do that. I hope not. I think they know the master of their craft in the sense of their art direction. I think Gran Turismo has always been very, very good in the way their game looks.
Then they have loyal fans.
And feels because it's a damn simulator. Everybody uses it as a sim. A lot of
it's an Olympic game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, and it has like really loyal fans. Like I know my brother. Every time there's a new Gran Turismo, he gets it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Infamous is on that.
Yeah.
So I definitely think they're gonna scale down. At least I hope they do. I really do.
You think that's the better functionality?
It is in my opinion.
The question is, when's this game gonna come out? They've been at it for years and years and years. We heard Motorsport, we heard this and that, and still nothing. Hopefully it does come out. Hopefully, to me, Gran Turismo's always, they always shot for the stars. They always try to get the best of the best, squeeze the living hell out of the game to make it look really good, sound good, and play good. So we'll see what they're able to do with this one. I'm just hoping that it comes out shortly and not, hundreds of years later.
Speculation says next year.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe next year.
2022. I hope it's not the first quarter because
Speaking of that,
there's like a freaking
No,
billion games coming
my
out
gut tells
in the
me
first
like
quarter.
November.
November. It honestly it might. Knowing.
Write it down. I say November.
Nikki
22.
Damas. This
Let's-
is Nikki Damas' prediction.
Let's see if I can get something right.
November of 2022. Which Google? You
I-
mentioned.
You agree with
Well, no. Yeah. Well, no. It's
Oh.
another 3 more years for this game. What I was gonna say, since we're talking about Sony announced that they're gonna have an event this week, and maybe Forza would be one of the games that is gonna get announced.
Forza?
Oops! Oh my gosh!
Yo, we're getting Forza?
Gran Turismo. Sorry.
After all the talk about exclusivity
Exclusivity.
of
we're-
Xbox has
and
Forza.
PlayStation's getting Forza.
We're switching. We're trading. We major trade happened. Gran Turismo's going to Xbox, and Forza's coming to
Yo,
PlayStation.
I like Wrecker's prediction for when Gran Turismo comes out. It comes out on the day it releases. It's pretty good, man.
He's right, man.
Nailed it.
You can't
Can't go wrong.
argue with that logic at all. It's like soundproof.
And what's this guy? Scott.
Scotty doesn't know. I don't know.
Scott. Andrew? Scott? No. Tim?
No, I can't. Now I can't. I'm
Rick
drawing a
Scott?
blank. No, the guy that made Twisted Metal. I don't even know why I said Scott. His name is David Jaffe.
Yeah, I was like...
So David Jaffe said that all the PlayStation guys are going to be super, super happy because they're going to announce a lot of cool stuff. So I'm hoping
Why did
some Sunset
why did
Overdrive.
Jaffe say that?
Because there was rumors of a Twisted Metal game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he was
I would
pissed
love
off.
that.
He was pissed off because they didn't include him in it.
I, no lie, would pre-order that. I loved.
My brother and I were talking about just give us All Stars, the racing game,
Yeah.
but make it into an open world city and just let us freaking kill each other like Twisted Metal. But I want that style of graphics, like make it look realistic.
The art style?
Yeah, but more realistic and less cartoony. But
yeah. That's
So-
what you meant.
But
So
the
you
polish
want-
of it.
You want All Stars if it had a baby with GTA.
And then I also want All Stars Battle Royale. Nickelodeon. Things always come in groups.
Mm-hmm.
When we had
Which that Nickelodeon game is shaping up.
I'm gonna play the
Dude,
Avatar.
they have... It's actually really technical. They have tilts. They have smash attacks. That's
I'm the
a
Avatar and you gotta
serious
deal with it.
game.
when you say tilts, what's tilts?
Tilts, I don't know how to explain it. I know how to show it to you, but I can't explain it. It's just a different
That's what
move
she
set.
said.
It's a different move set. It's like a sub move set in Smash.
My question is, so it is a move in
So it's
Smash, so it's not like a Brawlhalla thing that they like. Hey, I like this from Smash. I like this from Brawlhalla. I like this from All Stars, and it's just like put them together.
One Frankenstein game.
Yeah, that's what I so tilting is a part of Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But
That's happening this week. So next week,
Is this
when
Thursday,
we are in SuperCon,
right?
that's basically what we're gonna talk a lot about that.
And you better be there.
Yes. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
10
10 to 7, 10
and
to
for
7,
all the
10
PlayStation
to 5.
fanboys, Prodigy, I'm looking at you.
You mean Nikki?
I mean, I'm not a
Sony-
boy.
Oh,
Okay, for all the
Ooh.
PlayStation fan,
days.
thems,
Yes.
these.
No, not
Days?
these. Thems.
Thumbs?
Thems.
They thumbs.
They thems.
For all the PlayStation
Thems.
Fans.
Thems.
Fans. How about fans?
fans, we'll just leave it fans. Only fans.
Only
PlayStation
the
kind of
fans
dropped the
PlayStation.
ball.
Oof.
Big time. So they had
was a
told
big
us that
ball.
we're gonna get a free upgrade for Horizon Zero Dawn, and then they busted out with "Psych, your lips are dry," and they're like, "We're gonna charge you for this. We're gonna do a small little charge for a little upgrade." And again, the nerds saved us. They made such an uproar that Sony scaled back and said, "You know what? You guys can have the upgrade for free."
There's nothing like the power of like nerds joined together. I'm telling you.
Can I pull out the fake news box?
No, what do you mean?
Cuckoo, I think you misread the article.
Oh, no.
They were forcing PS4 players to buy the deluxe edition of Horizon to get the upgraded version for the PS5.
So now PS5 players get like a regular
So
Horizon. I don't know why I said it like that. Horizon. They get the regular Horizon and they still get the upgrade.
what do you mean? No, PS5 is gonna have the PS5 version of Horizon.
Okay.
PS4 players had to pay a deluxe edition to get the upgraded one whenever they get a PS5.
You said PS5.
No, I said PS4.
No, you said 5. That's why I was like,
Oh, my bad, my
what?
bad, my bad.
So they can get a regular and stuff. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So the PS4
Because-
players.
Yes. Read that for me. If I'm wrong, then dang, fake news on me.
Okay. Sony is now planning to offer a free Horizon Forbidden West upgrade from PS4 to PS5. The U-turn follows widespread criticism after the company announced there would be no upgrade path for Horizon Forbidden West
No
PS4
upgrade path.
players, despite an original promise of a free upgrade to the PS5 version. It's abundantly clear that the offerings we confirmed in our pre-order kickoff missed the mark, admits Jim Ryan, president and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment. Do I stop there? Or
Yeah,
keep
you
going?
can stop.
So
there.
they scaled back, and now they're gonna give the free upgrade because all the nerds got pissed.
Yeah, because they shut it behind that paywall, which also now is gonna start getting implemented into other PlayStation games.
Like?
I'm guessing we're gonna see this with Battlefield.
Anything that comes out in the future.
Well, we already see it with Battlefield. What am I talking about? You could buy it for $60 for the PS4 and get the deluxe edition for $70, and you get both. So the $10 price mark, it's the same thing that happened with PS3 to PS4. Seems like Sony's gonna be doing the same thing.
Dang.
Which is not cool.
Buy
Not
one
cool.
burger for the price of two.
So
and
that means
get
the only
second
one we're getting a
completely
free upgrade for is Horizon right now because of that whole.
What we have to do is stir up the
Mismanagement.
nerds again so they can go out and fight for our
Yeah.
rights and get
Fight
us.
for our freedoms.
Yeah.
Nikki has the fist up already.
Nerds unite, man.
Fight.
There's
For your
nothing like
right.
community. That's the whole point of this. That's
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah,
point
yeah.
of this. But
And that was something that I mentioned.
it's like
Battlefield.
oh yeah.
What about Battlefield Project?
What about Battlefield?
Other than we're playing it.
We are. We're gonna start our own platoon, Gamebros platoon,
Whoops.
GBS crew, Team Ramrod, and we might be playing it very shortly. We have
Here's hoping.
a couple of leaks that the Battlefield 2042 beta is coming out this month,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they kind of need to kind of test those servers.
Because the game
Stress
comes
them.
out like in a month.
Exactly, it's either now or never.
Yeah,
or
it's actually cutting it a bit close.
Super close.
It's like, are you gonna have enough time
Same
to fix
thing.
any
Same thing with
issues?
COD. Their beta was. I found that like last weekend. It was really really close to their release date. BF 2042 also released this trailer as well, going over some of the specialists in the game this past week.
I'm excited. It looks good.
What do you think about the whole gadgets with class type of thing?
But they've been doing this for a while. Type of like, only assault guys could have this, or only these guys could
Yeah.
have
Okay.
that. So they've been doing it something like it for a while now.
Now
Yeah.
it's just more specific, is what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm always, you know me, I hate that. It's like we're gonna go to war. We're gonna save the universe. We're gonna do that. Wait.
You're
don't-
medic.
You
You
can't
can't do
use
anything.
this. You could use these.
Yeah.
You're the best of the best the army has, but you can't look down sights and shoot somebody.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for a game that pushes itself on, oh, we're realistic, it's not realistic that a soldier would be like, you're bleeding out, but I'm not a medic. All right, moving
I
on.
think they are gonna keep the
Like-
revive system from 5 and 1 in this game.
Where everyone could revive, but the medics could do it faster and better.
Faster and 100% health type.
It's
of
because you
deal.
know what it is.
That-
All
that
the
would make
soldiers
sense.
could res, but the medic has a go backpack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So
I
he's
mean,
got
but
a go
that-
backpack.
Oh,
so-
I mean,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, a real soldier wouldn't be like, oh, I'm out of ammo and there's like a gun that does have ammo. He's not going to pick it up because, well, I'm not a specialist in AR. Like,
well, I give you
the
guys.
fight keeps
I give you
going.
guys this though.
But in war, a
Is-
soldier
is-
can't heal somebody. Only medics can. They can drag the guy.
I mean, they teach you how to do first aid bandaging and all that.
Yeah, but dude, when you get shot by a 50 cal, there's no first aid bandaging there. Just go pick up his arm. It's like
There's-
down there.
There's, you know,
But the whole thing is, I'm glad that we're going to this big open world fighting again. You know, like the arena stuff is fun, but there's nothing like, you see that village down there? We're going to take that village. So all 60 of us, grab your tanks, your jeeps, your rocket launchers, your landmines, and we're going to go down there. We're going to take that thing over.
basically you want to pillage.
Yes, I like to feel like Genghis Khan.
You know, I obviously, like, side note, I once saw a YouTube video that they said the name is actually Genghis Khan.
Changis?
Yeah, that's
Chungus?
that's the pronunciation.
Big Chungus.
Not Genghis Khan. So
Interesting.
I like Genghis. Better than Chungus.
Changis Khan.
So yeah, I'm excited for the beta. I've been waiting.
We a lot of us
time.
are.
A
You know,
long
we've been
time.
waiting since Battlefield Bad Company 2. What I haven't been waiting for, and what caught me off of left field, was a Battlefield mobile game.
Dude, isn't this what you're gonna be playing all day?
What?
Come on.
No, I'm gonna be playing my Xbox Series Cloud saved Battlefield 2042.
So you're gonna get it on both Xbox and PlayStation?
Just so I can play it on the go.
Okay. Well, sadly, you're gonna play by yourself.
Unless PlayStation comes on Thursday and says, "Hey, surprise! PlayStation Cloud Gaming is up and running."
Imagine
and then right there, Big Chungus,
the
Big Chungus.
the just like bewilderment of everyone. Like, where did they find the time to do this?
Phil
Like
Spencer's
under the
in his
radar.
office, like,
He's like, screw this. We can't do nothing right.
Yeah. Oh my
and then the
God.
freaking Google Studios people jumping out of the windows.
Oh no.
It's like, oh, Stadia.
Either that or they'll be looking at Microsoft. Hey, have a seat.
Let's team
Oh,
up.
oh no, where they're getting hung. Is this your first time?
Welcome to the loser table. I saved you a
I
seat.
saved you a seat. Oh my goodness. But Battlefield Mobile is getting a release date of 2022.
I didn't even know that was a
what's gonna
thing.
be on this? What is Battlefield Mobile?
Probably Battlefield Portal. It's probably gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be like maybe COD Mobile.
I was
It'll
gonna
get maps.
ask.
It'll get maps from all the different CODs and kind of stick them in one and kind of like just have a bunch of different types of stuff.
Dude, they want phones to just like burn, right?
I was gonna say I'm kind of interested
No,
in
man, you
playing
get
it,
the
but I
Razer
know
phone.
my battery's just gonna.
You get the Razer phone with the built-in cooling fans and all that stuff. They're honestly pretty crazy phones. But Battlefield Mobile, if you guys aren't gonna get 2042, mobile's right up the pipeline. There's gonna
If
be
you can't get
Is
the
it-
real thing, get the
Is
get
it
the
free
Wish version.
with a bunch of
it's probably gonna be free with a bunch
microtransactions?
of microtransactions, knowing EA.
Okay.
But yeah,
Hey,
this
you
is-
ran out of ammo? Here, 99 cents, or watch this video.
Oh my.
Oh.
And you know what? They get me. They get me. When I used to play Sims mobile,
and the ads will
I
pop
can-
up. You paid for the
no, I cannot tell you how many times I bought, like, I used real money to buy simoleons.
Simoleons.
Yeah, that's the money in Sims.
Oh,
Get your game up, bro. I'm sorry, I'm a true gamer.
Man, you call yourself a freaking gamer
For
prodigy.
real.
You,
Step
you
up
might have
your
to give up
game.
that seat.
I've only played Sims once. I played 20 minutes and I gave up on building the house.
No,
and
man.
I left.
No, I have Sims
and
4.
that's a symbol for the Simoleons.
Yeah. Yeah. He knows. He knows.
I thought you were gonna talk about like
Machuno, Matana, Manatuno, Chuno.
And they woohoo.
Oh, I know about the woohoo.
Haha, Ritzo. Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang.
But you know, it might be dangerous for me to get this game because anytime I've downloaded any EA mobile game, as much as I say I'm not gonna pay for it, they already get enough of my money. I'm like, you know what? It's just $15.
Here's $10. Just shut up and stop showing me videos.
That's like a McDonald's meal or something. I don't know.
That's how you justify it. In
Yeah,
your mind.
I'm like,
I thought I was
I
the
just-
only one that justified my purchases with Big Macs.
no, I'm just like,
It's just a Big Mac.
I justify it with
That's-
work hours. I know I make $12 an hour, so if I spend it on a $10 battle pass, this is an hour of work. Is it worth it?
yeah. You know what? That one would probably help me not spend the money. But when I put it in that perspective of, you know what, that's just like my drive-through food.
I'm gonna get on a
My
diet
lunch.
and save that money.
I'm
And
gonna bring something from home and I'll be fine. Like, that's when I'm like, I can afford this.
Yeah,
But maybe I should do what you do. That somehow
that's just me.
it changes it for me.
It
But.
doesn't really help me.
So I guess I'll tell you guys if I download it and succumb to the capitalistic
So
ways.
Battlefield Mobile is gonna be made by the developing studio Industrial Toys that EA picked up a while back, just for this specific project. So we won't.
let's see what they got.
Let's see what they got.
You know, growing up, I was not a very talented person. I was given other talents, but the ones in the musical and the arts, terrible. And I think Oculus heard about it, and they're like, you know what? We're going to come up with a way. Kuko loves video games. He loves VR. We're going to teach him how to play a piano in
You
VR.
still got a chance. You still got a chance.
So I could
Cooper.
still be Mozart.
Wolfgang in the making.
What do you guys think of this AR?
Fantastic.
I'll pass.
What? I think this is a great idea.
No, it's cool,
Oh, but not for you.
but not for me. No.
Oh, okay. I understand.
It just looks like it would make me dizzy for some reason. But I feel like that about VR in general. I haven't tried it, so it just looks like the motion would get me motion sickness.
My thing is, why haven't we done this before and with other things? I think that teachers and colleges could take really advantage of the tech and just not just teach music, science,
So
physics, all this stuff with VR and AR.
So you think this is more accessible to teach kids piano than like buying keyboards and just piano class?
I think that some people are
different
visual
way.
learners,
Yes.
and some people are. You know, my sister taught herself how to play the piano with just ears, and you put a book or something in front of her. She can't read the music, but you tell her this is the song, and she's like,
this
"Oh,
is
I
how
know
it
the
goes."
song, bing bing bing," and she'll start playing the song for you.
Yeah.
So everyone learns in different ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I just think that even if you teach them how to read notes, if they could actually see the notes flying in front of the keys, and then you just could, start doing muscle memory to it, I think that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
And then for some kids that you want to learn piano when they're young, this is kind of like a game for them. Yeah? You want to play rock star, piano star, and they're just seeing the stuff and they're playing instead of, hey, Billy, we're going to piano class again. They're like, oh, crap again. I got to go with Judge Judy over there that's going to teach me how to play the piano. She's yelling at me. At least with this, they can make a game out of it and make it more interesting.
It reminds me of what was that guitar game?
Guitar Smith.
Yes, that one. Man, I wanted to get that. I was
Guitar
like,
Smith.
what if I'm the
is
next
so
Jimi
accurate.
Hendrix?
Yes.
And I just don't know it because I don't know my true potential. But I tried playing guitar and my ADHD was like, no, if I'm not perfect at it, then I am not meant for it, which makes no sense. That's why I can't do
I
hobbies.
get you.
I can't do hobbies. If I'm not good from the get-go, it's not for me.
What do you think, Prodigy?
I-
You like it?
I love it. I think it's fantastic.
You think you're
I
going to get
think
it?
I don't have an Oculus yet, but maybe. But I don't have a piano either, so no.
Well, okay, so that's a good way. Because I was wondering, do you need the piano for it? Because it's VR. Aren't you like playing in the air?
In this case, it's AR.
This is AR.
Oh, so you need a piano.
Yeah.
Eee.
Yeah.
They might. They
M. Thomas says, "Say word, son." So I'm just saying word.
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 Son.
um,
Word, son.
they might implement the hand tracking. Maybe. Who knows? I'm just giving an idea that may happen. That can be a good idea for them.
Yeah, this
Because
is a
wouldn't
stepping stone.
wouldn't it make it more accessible if it's like, oh, they give you. What if this would be cool? They have like a hologram thing, right?
Like the projectable keyboards.
Yeah, and then you just do it. All you need is like a flat surface,
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad idea. See,
rather than like a
Or
mom
even-
being like,
or
okay, I
even
gotta
a
get my
piece of
kid an
cloth.
Oculus and a keyboard.
Or even a piece of cloth that you put on a flat table that has where the keys would be.
Yeah.
And then you're doing that. I think you'll still be
Mm-hmm.
part of like you could even sell it as a bundle deal
Yeah.
Yeah.
type of
But
thing.
I look at this relative to what you mentioned, Nikki.
Mm.
Guitarsmith. It's made for those who own a guitar, who are practicing guitar, like physically.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like this is sort of in the same medium. But all these ideas, I think, are great ideas to implement later on once you polish this one out.
So they're basically made to improve your skills, but not to make you learn it. You have to have like the access to the instrument from the get-go and some kind of understanding,
Yeah.
some base.
That's what, I mean, I think that's what a lot of beginners do. They have access to the instrument. They just don't know how to formulate anything. Like Coco mentioned, I think this is great to learn, I think, hand positioning, in my opinion. I think when it comes to
Hand
playing an
position
instrument,
is always very
very,
important.
very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but overall, I think this adds to the plethora of things the Oculus can already do. And
Yeah, I like I
Power
said
to
from
it,
the
man.
beginning, I want them to improve on this and just
Oh.
take it from piano to something
and this
else,
gives ideas for others
science,
to make
physics.
educational things for others.
Yeah,
So
I always
it's
use the
awesome.
example of the Galaxy. When I first got the Valve Index, one of the things that you were able to see is the Galaxy, and there's nothing like seeing a huge sun right in front of you and just seeing all the planets orbit around the sun. And then I let my kids see it, and they're like, "Wow, Dad, what is this?" And I'm like, "This is
Fake
the Milky
news.
Way."
We're flat Earth. Just saying. No,
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, like, just in case you didn't know, we're flat.
Yeah.
90 degrees only. So.
Yeah. We got like a dome.
Yeah. It's like all like a skybox, like
Yeah.
generated. So
Yeah.
yeah.
When the comet hit, the dinosaurs, they didn't die. They just landed elsewhere because it
blew 'em-
flipped.
It blew 'em off.
It flipped. It went, and then they landed. So when we get to Pluto, and you see a bronchosaurus, you heard it here first.
Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy.
You heard it here first. They flipped to other places.
Oh my gosh.
But yes, if you guys want to learn piano,
How
you
did we
guys are
get
able
there?
to do that. And if you guys want to flip to other universes and other worlds in space, Star Wars
Star
is your
Wars
place to be.
Ooh,
So Star Wars Force Unleashed
a reboot.
was a great game. Phenomenal game.
Best game. The only game you could get a trophy for kicking Ewoks in the balls.
No.
Yep.
Nikki wants it just for that now. She wants to go
Yeah.
experience it for herself.
It's one of the trophies was to kick the
Are
Ewoks in the
you-
balls.
I thrive on that kind of chaotic energy in a game.
Well, the Force Unleashed game was an amazing game. You get to play a guy named Star Killer, which was gonna be Luke Skywalker's original last name, was gonna be Star Killer, and it's gonna take. They're gonna reboot it and make it into take place in the time that Star Wars the Fallen Order took place. My gosh. Can't
So do
believe
you
that.
think there's going to be a crossover? Because it's going to take place in the universe?
Ooh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Imagine seeing Star Killer and...
I'm just glad they
What's the guy's name?
they didn't name.
Cal
Calcesis or something?
Kestis.
Kestis, there you go.
I'm just glad they didn't go with a Star Killer for Luke Skywalker because I
Yeah.
Okay.
So with this one with Star Killer, so you get to choose between them.
Okay.
So now in the remake, I mean the
Reboot.
the reboot.
There's
Sorry,
a lot of re's. You're
in
good.
the reboot, he's gonna be one of the kids that doesn't get killed during Order 66.
Oh.
So and before he was in parallel with Darth Vader and all the stuff that was happening, but he kind of went to, it was happening on the side of it. Like while the timeline of Luke was happening, his timeline was happening in parallel, but not interacting in between. Only when Darth Vader comes out is when it interacts. So what they want to do is just blow it all up and just say, just like Cal was one of the younglings that got away during Order 66, Star Killer also got away on Order 66.
Okay.
So he'll still look the same, have the same name, but the story behind him
That's what
is what gets
is.
changed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the way I'm thinking of it is comic books.
Okay.
Like the new 52 era where they changed Wonder Woman's like whole origin, where here she is the daughter of Ares, I believe.
Hades.
No, not Hades.
So New 52 changes where she's from.
Yeah, the new 52 it like changes everything, but they did something really cool where she starts remembering the different versions of herself.
Yeah, because in the old ones, from what I remember, her dad was Hades. So in this new one, they changed it to dad's Ares. So see something like that. That's like.
Or they're changing, yeah, and then that sort of explains
Because it
why
kind
she
of
has some different powers than before, or lacks some.
It helps. Sometimes it also helps with tying up loose ends, like with some movies or shows or games that thought they were going to be one-offs, and they're like, okay, no, this thing was really good. We got to make more of these, and they're like, okay, so how do we fix all these loopholes? And then that's why sometimes they have to reboot. And start blow it up and start fresh all over again.
All right, cool. Well, thank
Whatever it is, I want more Star Killer. I want it the way it, change whatever, how his origin story, I don't care. I just want to have cool freaking Jedi powers. I want to be a freaking space wizard with cool magic tricks. That's what I want.
Okay.
I respect that. I think we all want that.
Because most of these Star Wars movies, these space wizards don't use their magic. They're like, oh my gosh, Jedi, oh my gosh. And then when you see them fight, they're like, that's it?
Sure.
That was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's pretty much
But
it.
I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
I think Fabi used to tell me that the Unleashed games were really fun.
Yeah.
I only got to play the demo, and I replayed it over 10 times.
Great game. Jimbo says Caca Wars. He loves those Caca Wars.
He loves all the Caca Wars. So.
He likes to join the dark side and milky and wet side, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
Milk, lemonade. Around the corner, fudge is made.
That's how I learned the female anatomy. Prodigy, you want to tell them everything that's going to happen in this new month as far as getting free games and what's coming out this week?
Absolutely. So, like always, that's the way the news goes. And we're going to jump into what's out this month, actually, which is for the free games of the month. We got PlayStation Plus September games, as always. And man, oh man, am I excited. And I'm so glad I didn't waste the $50 on this game when the PS5 launched. Overcooked All You Can Eat. Thank goodness. So Overcooked All You Can Eat is, if I'm...
the best party game ever.
If I'm not mistaken, it's the first one and second one with all the DLC a bit more added with PS5 upgrades and haptics as well.
Yes, sir.
So, man, I'm excited. So that one is going to be coming out. These deals start this Tuesday, the 7th.
Yeah, September 7th.
To October 4th.
So today, if you haven't picked it up, go and get it. Oh, Nikki, you remember the question that I told you to ask Agustino one day? Did you ever ask him?
I did not.
Damn.
Dang, I would say he's going to choke Jimbo Darth Vader style next time he sees him.
See, I told you. That's why we used to call him Darth Vader. So
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
I'm excited for this game. I can't wait to play for people to play it. It's a great game. We should stream it at some point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, get Wrecker, Jossie, all of us, and get
I
together and play it.
I know the four of us, the Breakfast Club. We have.
We need to make a
overcooked.
Breakfast Club shirt. No, it's because that one's already taken by the whatever.
Yeah, I think we have like 1, 2, and 3.
What?
There's only 2.
Oh, what?
What?
Then? What am I thinking of?
The movie game, maybe.
Number 1 is doesn't have multiplayer, Nikki. We got it for free from
Local.
PlayStation Plus. That one month.
I'm confused. Okay,
Okay.
ignore me.
Either way, what it is I think you guys bought DLC for the second game. I don't
Wrecker
think I
can.
did.
Wrecker can.
Wrecker
you-
can probably refresh your
Yeah,
memory.
let me know in the chat.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking of.
The reason I
'cause-
took off the video is because
I think Jimbo says he likes for Agu to choke him. That's weird. So,
So
Consent is vital.
so everybody go. First of all, go get all the games free right now
Yes.
before
Yes.
Tuesday comes out, and then when Tuesday comes out, go get all you can eat, and you'll thank us for it.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a great game.
I mean, who doesn't love all you can eat free? Like, come on.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine that'd be great in real life too. So that is the PS5 game for the month. Going into PS4 games, we have this beautiful game.
Hitman 2.
In quotation marks. Sorry, Predator Hunting Grounds is going to be coming out for free as one of the PS4 free games of the month. So if you guys want some,
I think this is the perfect price for this game.
Me too. That's what I was saying
this is
earlier.
great. I
Yeah,
love the
it's-
price.
If you get this game for free,
It is worth the 0 cents.
it is bang for your buck.
100%.
Bang for your buck.
Oh, okay. Overcooked 2 had DLC for free that we got.
yeah, that's what it was.
Thank you.
Now this next game, Hitman 2, is a phenomenal game. Funny as heck too. If you guys like a little sandbox and you could do all these missions in,
I want to see my.
download Hitman 2. What happened?
I'm trying to kind of encourage this video to speed up somehow, so we don't.
We
see
talked about you
Predator.
already.
Yeah. So there you go. Yes, Hitman 2. Yes.
That map, the one where it's a racetrack, is so much fun to try to do. So I don't know if you guys have had the pleasure of playing Hitman games. One time Jimmy came to my house and he tried to play. It was hilarious watching him play. I love Hitman. Hitman's a great franchise.
Yeah.
So you get the second one
So-
for free.
At first, I was like, who are those people?
So I think this month's games were a success for the PS Plus lineup, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Even including Predator?
There always has to be one miss, I think, in the 2 successes.
Okay. I
So a
agree.
nice 2 out of 3 isn't too bad.
I agree. Okay.
Um,
I like that ratio.
But if you guys want to slap some people with a bass, you guys
Yes.
can do it, knock them out, assassinate some people as well. So remember, guys, pick up all the free games of this month before September 7th, and you guys have the opportunity to have this until October 4th.
Even the games you don't think you're going to play because
Put them in your library. You
they're
gotta
useful
download 'em.
for people that do play those type of games. Like Outlast, I haven't. I'm terrified. I'm a big baby.
It's just in my library. Just
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
just in my library though.
It's looking
In
at me
case
menacingly.
someone that loves horror games, like they have options. You can be a great host.
No, and then if you have a PS4 and you're thinking about upgrading later on, by you adding all these games to your library, when you do get your console, boom, you have all these games at your disposal. So don't let these games go away without you claiming them.
Yeah.
Same thing for Xbox
Games are gold.
Games
games
with
with gold.
gold.
If you have Xbox games with gold, claim your games. They're free. They're not free. They're
advantage.
yours. You're paid for them through the subscription service you're paying. So go get these games and boy, these games are amazing.
And going into the game, Xbox Games of Gold, we have Warhammer Chaos Bane coming out from September 1st to the 30th. We also have Mulaka.
What?
Mulaka. Coming out on September 16th
One more time.
to October. Mulaka. to October 15th. We also have Zone of Enders HD collection coming out from the 1st to the 15th of
Okay,
September.
Zone of Enders is a phenomenal game. Came out a long time ago.
I was
The
gonna say, I've
first
never
one
heard
came
of
out
it.
when Metal Gear 2 came out. So I played Zone of Enders because of Metal Gear 2 was a demo that was built into the game. So my brother's like, I want to play Metal Gear. And so do I. And they're like, we're going to have to buy Zone of Enders. And we're like, all right, let's get it. And the game was amazing. It was such a great game. It's like freaking mechs fighting like DBZ. It was amazing.
I played that game in PSVR. I didn't like it. But, you know,
never
we'll see.
seen this game.
Well, it's not what you're looking at on the screen right now.
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you're looking
no,
at
this
is
is Warhammer.
Oh, okay. I was like, this looks like
like
Diablo
Diablo?
or something.
This looks like freaking Gauntlet on my Sega Genesis.
Okay, well, either way, I never heard of that game. Zone of Enders.
Yes.
Yeah, it's made by Hideo Kojima. This is the one that Prodigy was saying. What's this one?
No. Mulaka.
Yeah.
Mulaka.
Yeah. And the last game will be Samurai Showdown 2 from September 16th to the 30th.
I played the first Showdown. I couldn't wait for the second one. I'm happy that I'm finally going to get this game for free.
Nice. So we addressed the Xbox games with gold, but what about those with Game Pass?
Game Pass. I like it.
So the Xbox Games Pass, these are games that are going to get added to the already humongous library that Xbox is compiling for us to play Netflix style. So what are the games that are coming this time around, Project?
Oh, boy.
I don't know. I didn't get that hand signal. Is he hot?
No, he wants us to eat up time.
We're crazy?
No, eat up time.
Stop talking crap. is
You know
what?
what? Okay, I will say something. So I have Game Pass, and it's like you said, it's like Netflix. Too much so because I get overwhelmed with the amount of choices.
crap on there.
I'm just like, I want to find things to add to my library, and I'm just like scrolling and scrolling and scrolling.
Okay,
and
I'll
I'm
give
like,
you one. 12 seconds.
Minutes.
12 minutes.
Oh, that's the one that I was like, let me
There-
jot that in my brain so I can get it. Because so far through Game Pass, what I have right now is Dead by Daylight.
Then you have all your gears that you could play. Halo's all you can play. But like 12 minutes is good.
I've never played
Outer
Gears.
Wilds, which is the one I'm gonna start streaming on Monday.
Ooh.
It's Outer Wilds and
Like Monday tomorrow?
Monday tomorrow. Hopefully,
Ooh.
Prodigy before he leaves could help me.
You heard it here
up.
first, boy.
And yeah, I want to start streaming and taking turns with Prodigy. I've seen a lot of success that Prodigy's been having while he streams. So if we could get that going. But there's tons of games that
So
you
yeah,
can
Game Pass.
get on Game Pass, and these are some that are coming
Wrecker
this
said
week.
Netflix, but good.
So, quick rundown. Boom, September 2nd, Craftopia, Final Fantasy 12 comes out. Signs of Sojourner. Wow. And then Surgeon Simulator 2. All that on September 2nd. You guys
That's
can
worth
pick that
getting,
up.
the Surgeon one.
I can finally make my parents proud by
Yep.
being a doctor.
September, me too. September 7th, you got Crown Trick coming out.
What? Crown Trick's finally coming out?
And on September 9th, you're going to get Breath Edge, Nuclear Throne, the Artful Escape as well. So yeah, these are all the Game Pass games that are going to be coming out this coming month.
Now, I know they removed some.
I don't have
Like
all this,
monthly, like Netflix.
Yeah.
So
So,
like cycle.
You
Yeah.
know what? Like this ties into what I said before. There's just so many I wouldn't even know.
yeah.
Like-
Except if you're playing it and it's not there no more, then you're like,
Well,
let's go. I want to
yeah.
go finish this game. And you're
And then it's gone.
like, no, you got to buy this game now. You're like,
Oh.
holy crap.
Netflix did that to me. Now that Peacock exists, like I've rewatched Parks and Rec over 20 times probably. And I was like, you know what? I want my comfort show.
You actually use Peacock?
No, that's what I'm saying.
you
Like
can't.
so I wanted to watch Parks and Rec again, but they removed it from Hulu and Netflix. And it's only on Peacock. And I'm not gonna get another subscription based like streaming thing. No. But I want my Parks and Rec, damn it.
Gotta jump on that peacock. Gotta get
So
it.
let's go into what's out this week.
I'm
So,
sorry for those that
first
had
game,
headphones.
What happened?
Bus Simulator 2021. Didn't you guys all want to be your middle school bus driver? Actually, no, I don't think any of us.
No,
have.
I want to be the Fortnite bus driver.
The Fortnite battle bus driver.
Yeah.
Absolutely, sounds like
I
a
want to
party.
get thanked every time.
But are you driving the bus or you own the company that the bus is?
I don't know, but this trailer goes through all the brands of buses. So if you
Mm.
guys are looking for a specific brand to start playing this game, then you guys want to see this trailer.
I-
Cetra.
If you're looking
My
to
my
get
thing
your
is
bus
they
driver's
obviously
license,
they do like a survey and ask people, hey, if you could simulate something, what would you simulate? A,
Man.
buses. B,
you know what? They probably looked at the success of like Truck Simulator because Truck Simulator.
truck
I love
driving
trucks, but I would love
funny.
buses better.
Grande West.
Like, not gonna
The
lie,
new one?
the Truck Simulator streams
221?
are fun. So maybe
Dude,
they thought
everybody
they could
plays
do
Truck
that.
Simulator.
Yeah,
It's
they thought maybe like, oh, well, they love Truck Simulator.
Bluebird.
Get ready for bus.
That's like the
simulator.
lawnmower simulator from a couple weeks ago.
Or B Simulator.
Or B Simulator.
Mm.
So if you guys want to play this, it was going to be out on PC, PS4, Xbox One on September 7th. Any
If it's in the same family, it's a $60 game.
Iveco Bus.
Mm.
I'm gonna say all the names, by the way, of the brands, just in case you guys.
I'm gonna say 30.
30.
30, you.
Mr. Kuko.
I said 60 because it's part of the simulation family.
Scania.
No, you know what? I'll change it to 40.
40.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Nikki wins with being the closest at $50.
What?
Well, I mean, technically that's a halfway point. He said 60, I said 40.
Damn, that's
It's
50
50.
simoleons.
Volvo. I didn't know Volvo made buses. Nice.
Step your bus
Alright.
game up.
I know, my bad. My Busopedia, my bad. So going into the next game, we have Fist, which is a acronym to Forged in Shadow Torch, coming out on
I
PS4
want this
for
game
September 7th.
so badly.
This is the one with the bunny and the big hand, right?
Yeah.
Or the rabbit, or the hair.
I'm just curious. I want to know what the heck is going on.
I don't know why his arm's so big.
Yeah, he's been doing the quagmire.
Oh,
The Squanch. He's Squanchy. Yo, this is Squanchy in another universe. Look at. Oh wait, it's his backpack. I'm done. Wait, is it?
Yeah.
It is his backpack. Well, if you guys are looking for a great action adventure
Like
game,
Morty
with
when he goes
animals,
to that universe when he's
oh yeah, with the Mad Max universe type of deal. So if you guys are looking for a new interesting action adventure platformer 2D, whatever you want to call it,
I'll
Forged in
pay
Shadow.
$50 for this game.
All right, 50. Nikki,
I'll go with 40 again.
40.
Yeah.
And you guys are both
Hey,
incorrect.
wait.
Is it 30?
Wait, Fist is a PlayStation 4 exclusive?
Yeah, this was announced at the State of Play about a year ago.
I didn't know that.
Nikki, get off the dock? I'm not on the dock. What you talking about?
Nikki, wait, what was your guess? What's your final guess?
40.
40. Guko 50.
Yeah.
And you guys are both wrong. It's 30.
What?
I almost said 30.
Yes.
Damn
Going
it.
into the next game, if you guys want some more Sonic action, as you guys know, Sonic, the second movie.
Jimmy.
of-
I was thinking about Jimmy. Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy's
Jimmy
good.
would have probably been excited.
Yeah.
Sonic Colors Ultimate coming out on PC.
I like the way this game
Xbox One,
looks.
Switch.
I actually
and
pre-ordered it.
September coming out on September 7th
60.
as well. 60?
The answer's 40. I pre-ordered it already.
Cheater.
Aw,
It doesn't
cheater.
count. It doesn't count. I win by default.
Nikki wins by. No, I'm joking. So yes, it is $40.
You know what? The Switch made me think it would be 60 because Nintendo
Yeah.
likes to steal my money.
Going into the next game, we have A Day Without Me coming out on PS4, Xbox One on September 10th.
A day without me.
25.
25. It's on the Switch, Nikki.
It looks weird.
What if you, the only one, left?
No, I'm sticking with 25.
Look at that. Alone. He's playing on a carousel by himself. He's watering the roses by himself.
This kid's
You
gonna
know,
commit suicide.
this-
Did he just catch on fire and
Imagine-
fall on hopscotch?
Imagine
what
if
the
while
hell
you're
is
playing,
this?
A ball of turds following him.
That was like Katamari, but with his face.
hold on though.
Yo, this turned morbid.
Imagine,
Yes, the Satan symbol.
imagine if while you're playing this,
He's
like
farming heads.
all you hear is all around me are familiar
And he sees all these weird things that are just his face. Okay, that turned morbid really quickly.
30.
$5.
$5?
Yeah.
Nikki?
25.
It's made in Unity, bro.
Dude, Kuko actually got it the closest. It's $6.
Yeah.
Oh, Unity, like the mobile?
The engine. Yeah, Unity.
Unity.
Oh, I should have paid attention to that.
Going into the next game, we have Life is Strange True Colors.
This is the third installment in the Life is
Mhm.
Strange.
It's going to be coming out on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and Stadia on September
Damn,
10th.
naughty boy. She's playing with everybody.
I'm trying to remember what the Life is Strange games cost.
$50 game.
50? Nikki?
40.
40? And you guys are both wrong. It's 60.
What?
Yes.
Damn, Stadia. I thought you were gonna be cheaper.
I think
For real.
this is because
Is it bigger?
this
I mean, longer?
Yeah, like Life is Strange 2.
She said.
I know, that's what I was like.
Life is Strange 2 and I believe this one were both full games while Life is Strange 1 was episodic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. So going into next game, which is one that I always found was pretty cool, is Lost in Random.
Yes.
Lost in Random's
I
coming out on
want
PC,
this too.
PS5, Xbox Series X and
This
S,
is a
Xbox
great
One, and
streaming
Switch.
game as well.
Coming
because
out
it's-
on September 10th.
It's out. It's like not like a normal game.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks a bit weird. In a
It's
good
like
way.
a Tim Burton.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was making me think of. I was like,
Yes.
what is it
This is
reminding me of?
they took inspiration from Leica and the stop motion movies, like
like
you mentioned,
all the Tim Burtons.
all the Tim Burtons. You got
Caroline.
Was that not Tim Burton?
Coraline. Yes, that's also Tim Burton.
Yeah, I thought
The
so.
one that's not Tim Burton is the one with the Asian character with the monkey.
Kumba.
Kano, something with a K, I think. Whatever. Point being, this game looked great. I always thought EA's what do they call it? EA Originals.
They
This
do
one
better
was-
than their heavy
They're
hitters.
the heavy hitters, and this one just looks
I
awesome.
I will pay them $50 for this. Game.
$50, Nikki.
I agree with Kuko.
50, and I think I'm gonna give you guys a great news. It's actually 30.
Ooh.
What?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you guys can pick this up on the 10th of September. Going into the next game, as we all know, every year comes a new sports game. NBA 2K22 is going to be hitting the lineup here at PSC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch on September 10th.
So who's paying $60 for a roster change?
Actually, $70.
No, hold on.
$70.
Got it
baby.
right. I'm winning. This is gonna be the first time I win.
Well, I mean, you're going against me, so is it really a victory?
It's because Jimmy wasn't here.
Exactly.
That's why. Kuko had a chance. So, Kuko, do you know of any improvements of the new 2K? Since I know you
Yeah,
probably know.
they added, more.
More
The
shoes?
characters look more like the counterpart, but they also added a lot of their nuances, the way they step back, the way they move, the way they shoot.
Did they always have WNBA?
Yeah, the last
That was
3 years.
three
The
years.
part that's not to get into politics and all that stuff, but there's WNBA players that have better ratings than some of the NBA players do.
Interesting.
And the other interesting thing is no NBA player has 99. The last time that happened was with Shaq. They're all like 95s, 98s, stuff like that.
Even Westbrook?
Wrecker said sweat mechanic.
But sweat mechanics have been added since 360.
But like Westbrook is not,
No LeBron James, no freaking.
because I would think like LeBron James and Westbrook, who's like he has the highest triple doubles in the NBA.
Kicking that knowledge.
How does he not?
Not even your boy freaking Steph Curry,
Jimmy
the
says.
sauce man.
Jimmy says they have a higher woke level in this game.
The woke meter goes crazy once you get to a certain point. You know, it looks really good.
Mhm.
You
But-
know, like the players look
But is it
more
worth
realistic.
$70?
It's because you know there's a market for it. There's a market where guys buy only this game, Madden and COD every year.
And I don't want to
Oh,
be near
that's-
them.
Yeah, I don't like those guys.
I want them
All
to
right,
stay
guys,
away from-
have a nice day.
No, but like
no, but you buy other stuff
yeah,
than that.
you're not the market that they're like, don't touch my NWA.
You know, I had to pre-order Madden. I had to pre-order this crap. Oh, so you guys are cool with me, but you guys don't like
Oh, I just
Quito.
said NWA.
No, but Quito plays Apex as if
Yeah, he like
not COD.
like we said, like we said.
Manuel just came out of the cut out of nowhere and just dropped a freaking torta on there.
and then he
Or-
said Kaka. So these Jimbo Kaka 2K
Wrecker said free, take it or leave it.
free taking you.
That's worth it
So-
to me.
Going into the next game, we got Tales of Arise coming out.
Oh,
on
this is
PC,
a great game too.
PS5, Xbox Series X and S,
And this is the
PS4, Xbox
first
One.
time this franchise comes to Xbox. So all you Xbox fanboys, Jimmy, ain't ready for the week.
Start sending those freaking.
Hello, hello,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
back.
yeah.
All right.
Let's
So yeah, Tales of
Invites.
Arise. You guys
get
can-
it. JRPG,
60
Xbox
bucks.
for the first time, $60. Great series.
And
this,
now-
this series has been
Oh,
around.
also, Record. Funny thing you mentioned February 22 of 2022. That's my follow-up meeting with my nephrologist. But going into the next one, we got Warioware Game of the Year. So
What's happening
Warioware,
on February 22nd, 2019?
it's a pretty crazy week for gaming. So Warioware Get It Together on the Switch coming out September 10th, and the start.
$50 game.
Okay, Nikki.
And to be honest with you, these crazy, stupid little mini games are so much fun.
Yes.
40?
This reminds me of a Vita game that I don't know if you've ever played it.
40.
Which Vita game?
Why does that remind me of a Cooking Mama?
I think it was called. It was with a weird character with a yellow smiley face with purple ears. It had a bunch of mini games like this. They were weird. They were so odd.
I want to play this game,
Dude,
so look it up.
I'll look it up. But yeah, WarioWare coming out September 10th on the Switch. And that is all the games you can spend your hard-earned cash on this week.
So what was the price of this one?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. $50.
$50.
And the one before that?
60.
60.
I like Manny's like WarioWare, just loving it. Yeah, WarioWare games are so good.
Mm-hmm.
It just breaks up the monotony in the Nintendo world.
So yeah. Like always, guys, to end off, we want to thank you guys for watching. Remember, SuperCon is going to be happening this coming weekend. It's going to be September 10th through 12th, 10 to 7, Friday, Saturday, 10 to 5 on Sunday. Panel at 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Make sure to go to all our information at our Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at Gamebros space or _ show with the links in our bio to our other links where you can find everything you need. All Gamebros stuff there, and the sign-ups for the tourney September 26th. So we
yes,
hope to
your
see
clips.
you guys there.
Wait, clips. You better say clips.
Clips.
Yeah, Nick is in charge of the clips, if you guys are wondering,
Yes.
and all the other stuff.
So GameBrosClips@gmail.com is where you guys can submit all of your gaming clips every week. Please, please, please send them in an MOV format if you can. That's the best way to do it. Don't send me a Twitter or YouTube link. Please don't do that. So please send it to me.
We could then convert it, right? But it's extra
format.
work for Prodigy.
No, it's just the quality turns into like mush. It turns terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, I
So-
didn't know that part.
so
We also
yeah.
have a Discord channel
Yes.
for
also,
clips. So if you're in our Discord, take advantage of
you
that.
could do it there, and that makes it easier because from Discord I could rip them off straight too.
Rip them off.
We want to share your clips, whether they're funny, clutches, fails.
Yes.
We want to see them. We'll put them live right here behind.
Yep.
So show off to all your friends.
Mm-hmm. So we want to thank you guys for watching.
10 o'clock tonight.
Oh,
Oh,
Big Rainbow Six
Rainbow Six Remix.
Clash.
Right? Yes.
Tonight. It's happening. It's going down. It was put together by our boy Jimbo.
shout
You
out to
guys are going to
Jimbo.
get to meet him on SuperCon. He's going to be on the show. You guys are going to get to meet a lot of faces that day. But yeah, Jimbo's going to be there, and he set up this game.
It's a
10
real-
o'clock. It's going.
All right. That means we got to hurry up.
Yes.
All right. So thank you guys for watching. And as always, live in your world.